Hello, my name's Abby Custis, and I have a studio in the local Salisbury area where I have a showroom and an area where I paint. So we thought it'd be fun to show you a few little things that you can do at home that are easy with just everyday household stuff. And for this one in particular, we are going to focus on the Easter theme. And I have 3 boys myself, and the idea of dyeing individual eggs is a little bit much because they're all under 9 and it's just a lot. So this is kind of a fun, and even though it involves spray paint, is an easy and a little cleaner way to quickly do a quick activity with your kids or yourself at home for Easter. And today I have with me Kelly Anders, who we are business partners with Art for Living Well, and we also do a yoga series in my studio together. But today she's going to be decorating eggs with me. So what you will need is, I have these plastic bins that I got at Michael's. They're like in the kids section. I think they were $6, but you can also use a baking tin that you probably won't want to reuse, but you could put some tin foil at the bottom to protect it, and then put a thin coat, pour a thin coat of water on. And then we're going to do 2 eggs. First, we're going to do a paper one. So this is just simple. I use paper from a sketchbook, that again at Michael's, but you can use kind of like a matte based thicker paper. I wouldn't use computer paper or anything too thin that would shrivel up when it gets wet. It just needs to have a little bit of durability to it. So again, the egg, I found these wooden eggs at Michael's again, but you could just draw your own egg. It doesn't need to use this. Makes it easier for tracing purposes. So let's see, here again, it's the finished product. Kelly's gonna take an egg, and then Kelly, I'm gonna pick 2 colors. I'm gonna pick my 2 colors. We can use the same ones.
Oh, okay.
But if you see a color you want that I have.
Oh, okay.
Just pick any color spray paints. 2 or 3 colors. Okay. And then you literally just spray the water. Sometimes kids get a little excited and saturate it, but you really just need a light dappling. And then before it settles too much, you want to gently dip and kind of set and let drip the egg. And then it creates like a marbleized texture just like that on the egg. And then set it over to dry. And I'm probably just gonna do one. Yeah, just dip it in, swirl it around, lift it up. See, how cool is that? And you never know how it's gonna turn out. And then sometimes you see how it's kind of swirling. Sometimes the second dip is almost better because the paint has kind of dissipated. So just do it again.
Ooh.
And it's mesmerizing. It's actually very relaxing to watch and see what comes up. And
Wow, that is really cool.
see, she's into it.
Very cool.
And again, you can use all different color combos. These are really cool, neutral kind of vibe.
So fast.
And fast, yes. So I'm out of eggs, but you can. So you see, it creates this kind of residue. But so you don't want to. If you want to do another color combo, just dump it out and start over. So let me dump this one, and we're going to do another egg technique. Why these dry? Because we're going to add another step to that. But so these are just a bag of eggs, plastic, from Michael's as well, and we're going to do a very similar concept with spray paint. And again, this is where you don't need the dye to dye the eggs. So you can spray. And you can't, again, there's no mistakes in this. You cannot mess it up at all. It's mess up free. And then you just kind of roll the egg in the color combo. And see? It's like a dyed egg. And then I'm using, for this is But an egg carton would be, equally as good, but just a cookie tray or muffin tray to just set them to dry. And with these, again, you can use the longer the spray paint sits, kind of like the thicker it goes on. So I'll do one. See this? This was the old one, but you can layer it. And then when these dry, you could go back and do it, like layer them as much as you want, or as little as you want. Kelly, would you like to try one?
Sure.
So, see this, you could actually just dip it in these because they're
Starting to like.
see how it's thicker on hers because it was a little drier, a little more had sat there longer.
Yeah, still really cool.
See? And again, spray paint dries really fast, and they won't break. You won't have the crying over my egg broke, so it's fun. And then with these, and with any of the eggs, the dried eggs, you can add embellishments to them. I use bubble wrap to add texture to things. You just put a little bit of acrylic paint on there and dap it just to give it a little splash. And then, thank you. And then glitter always sticks to wet paint. So you could add a little glitter. And then, there you go.
Now, Abby, would it work if you put the glitter in the water? I know this.
Yeah, I was just going to try that. I don't know if that will work, but let's find out.
Well, the spray paint is dried a little bit, but maybe the spray paint is.
Oh, look, no.
Yeah,
so
that's
cool.
pretty.
See, everyone has creative. And then you can share your techniques of your eggs. Oh, a spiral. See? That's cool, the glitter.
Oh, that's so pretty.
And then actually, you could dabble glitter as they're drying. And the muffin tin will help the cleanup. And they do have the, at Walmart you can get the tin ones. So you don't have to use your everyday one. So yeah, it's just an easy way
Foil ones.
to have a little project at home that doesn't take a lot of time or cleanup. And it's fun and relaxing at the same time. So thank you.